Hi everyone, I'm going to take you through how to do a whip stitch today. So this is more of a decorative stitch, but it can also, well, it does also help to secure whatever you would like to your project. So for this, you are going to need a pair of fabric scissors. You are going to need, as always, a needle with whatever colour thread you would like. Thread it up and with a knot at the end. And I have got a piece of calico and I'm going to sew on felt today. Now, to do the whip stitch, we start with our needle coming up from the back of the fabric. We come up and we pull all the way through. Our knot at the back has secured us and held our thread in place. Now, for a whip stitch, we are coming on and off of the felt here. So we're kind of going around. So I've come up onto the felt. The next step for me is to go to pierce my needle down towards the back, but off of the felt. Okay, we're making vertical lines here with our stitching, okay? So that's one. We're then going to come up from the back onto our felt and pull our needle through. The next step is we go down through the calico and pull our needle all the way through. So this creates a kind of whip stitch and more of a decorative stitch for you to secure something to your project. We continue and we keep coming up. Keep poking around until you find where you would like. We come up and we pull all the way through. Now, your lines don't necessarily have to be vertical like this. They can be on a slight angle to give it more of a pattern. So if you watch what I'm about to do, I'm not going to go down onto the calico directly in line with my previous stitch. I'm going to do it on a bit more of an angle. And this is going to create more of a whip, more of a pattern in our stitch. And down onto the calico on a diagonal. And pull all the way through. And I'll do one more for you just so that you can start to see it. So like always, we want to try and keep the length of the stitches and the distance the same. Okay, to make it look nice and neat. Oops, I've threaded the needle through the loop. Not yet. So, as you can see, I've got two straight whips, and then I've got 3 whip stitches that are more on the diagonal. Okay, so it's totally up to you how you would like to do this, but we're going up and down on our calico and on our felt as well. We're not solely staying on the felt like we were with the other stitches. Okay, so we're going around the edge here. Again, if this is us finished and if this is all you would like to do, to secure it, you need to make sure your needle is through the back. We simply do a little in and out with our needle, roughly where the last thread is. So the needle has gone in and out. You can't see it from the front. We pull all the way through until we have formed a little loop. The needle goes through both parts of the loop. Oops, sorry. And we pull to create a knot. We then have a knot on the back and that is securely holding our stitch in place. I'm then going to do it one more time just to double check. Make sure it's secure through the loop and pull, and there's our other knot. And from the front, just our whip stitches. So you can now grab your scissors and you can chop this off, chop the other one off, neaten it up, okay? So there it is, oops, dropped my needle. There it is from the back. And from the front, we've got our vertical and our more diagonal whip stitches, but it's totally up to you. This, okay, like I said, is a more decorative way of securing something to your project. I hope this video helped.